Good morning children. In the last class we have learnt about the place value of decimal numbers. Today let us learn about the expanded form of decimal numbers. Okay children? Today let us learn about the expanded form of decimal numbers. Expanded form of decimal numbers. So what is expanded form? You all know the expanded form for whole numbers, isn't it? You all know the expanded form for whole numbers. So what is expanded form? Expanded form is writing the place value of each digit in a number. Expanded form means writing the place value of each digit in a number. Today, let us learn how to write down the expanded form for a decimal number. Okay children, for example, 14.673 is a decimal number. 14.673 is a decimal number. Now let us write down the expanded form for 14.673. For writing the expanded form, let us write down the places. This is ones place, this is tens place, this is 1 by tens place, this is 1 by hundreds place, this is 1 by thousands place. Okay children? For writing the expanded form, first let us write down the places. Now let us write down the place value of each digit in the number. So 1 is in tens place, so its place value is 1 into 10, 10. Similarly, 4 is in ones place, so its place value is 4 into 1, 4. Plus 6 is in tens place, so its place value is 6 into 1 by 10, which is 6 by 10. Similarly, 7 is in hundreds place, so its place value is 7 into 1 by 100, which is 7 by 100. Similarly, 3 is in thousands place, so its place value is 3 into 1 by 1000, which is 3 by 1000. Did you understand children? 1 is in tens place, so its place value is 1 into 10. 4 is in ones place, its place value is 4 into 1. 6 is in tens place, so its place value is 6 into 1 by 10. 7 is in hundreds place, its place value is 7 into 1 by 100. Plus 3 is in thousands place, so its place value is 3 into 1 by 1000. So 1 into 10 is 10, 4 into 1 is 4, 6 into 1 by 10 is 6 by 10, 7 into 1 by 100 is 7 by 100, 3 into 1 by 1000 is 3 by 1000. So which means 1 tens, 4 ones, 6 tens, 7 thousands, 7 hundreds, 7 hundreds plus 3 thousands, thousands, 3 thousandths, thousands, thousands, thousands. Okay children? So this is the way of writing the expanded form of decimal number. Okay children? This is the way of writing the expanded form of decimal number. Now let us write down the expanded form for the numbers given in the practice zone 2 page number 93 textbook. Okay children? Now let us write down the expanded form of numbers given in practice zone 2 page number 93 textbook. Write the expanded form of the following numbers. Form of the following decimal numbers. Write the expanded form of the following decimal numbers. Let us do the first one. 9.312. First, let us write down the places and then write down the expanded form. This is ones place, this is 1 by tens place, this is 1 by hundreds place, and this is 1 by thousands place. 9 is in ones place, so its place value is 9. 9 into 1, 9. 3 is in tens place, so its place value is 3 into 1 by 10, which is 3 by 10. 1 is in hundreds place, so its place value is 1 into 1 by 100, which is 1 by 100. 2 is in thousands place, so its place value is 2 into 1 by 1000, which is 2 by 1000. 2 into 1 by 1000, which is 2 by 1000. Okay, children. So this is the way of writing the expanded form. Let us do the B sum. 15.106. First, let us write down the places. Ones place, tens place, 1 by tens place, 1 by hundreds place, 1 by thousands place. 1 is in tens place, so its place value is 1 into 10, which is 10. 5 is in ones place, so its place value is 5 into 1, which is 5. 1 is in tens place, so its place value is 1 into 1 by 10, which is 1 by 10. 0 is in hundreds place, so its place value is 0 into 1 by 100, which is 0. 6 is in thousands place, so its place value is 6 into 1 by 1000, which is 6 by 1000. Okay, children. Now let us do the C sum. 27.859. 27.859. First, let us write down the places. 1, 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000. 2 is in tens place, so its place value is 2 into 10, 20. 7 is in ones place, so its place value is 7 into 1, which is 7. 8 is in tens place, its place value is 8 into 1 by 10, which is 8 by 10. Similarly, 5 is in hundreds place, so its place value is 5 into 1 by 100, which is 5 by 100. 9 is in thousands place, so its place value is 9 into 1 by 1000, which is 9 by 1000. Okay, children, this is the way of writing the expanded form. Now let us do the D sum. Now let us do the D sum. Now let us do the D sum. $56.712. First, let us write down the places. Ones, tens, 1 by tens, 1 by hundreds, 1 by thousands. 5 is in tens place, its place value is 5 into 10, 50. 6 is in ones place, its place value is 6 into 1, 6. Plus 7 is in tens place, 7 into 1 by 10, which is 7 by 10. Similarly, 1 is in thousands place, 1 is in hundreds place, its place value is 1 into 1 by 100, which is 1 by 100. 2 is in thousands place, its place value is 2 by 1000. 2 into 1 by 1000, 2 by 1000. Okay, children. This is the way of writing the expanded form. Okay, children. This is the way of writing the expanded form. Now let us learn how to compare the decimal numbers. Okay, children. Now let us learn how to compare the decimal numbers. Comparison of decimal numbers. So now let us learn about the comparison of decimal numbers. Now let us learn about the comparison of decimal numbers. Okay, children. So now let us learn about the comparison of decimal numbers. So for comparison means what? To say which number is small and which number is big. So now let us compare 220.75 and 78.54. So now let us compare these two numbers. For comparison, first we have to compare the whole number part and then we have to compare the decimal part. So first let us compare the whole number part. 220 and 78. Which is bigger? 220 is bigger. So we can say that 220.75 is greater than 78.54. Did you understand, children? First, for comparing, we have to compare the decimal part. Okay, sorry children, we have to compare the whole number part. Okay children, here the whole number part in the first number is greater. So we can say that 220.75 is greater than 78.54. Okay children, now let us see another example. This is one example. Now let us see the next example. The next example is 14.358 and 14.546. First we have to compare the whole number part. So what is the whole number part in this number? 14. Here also the whole number part of this number is 14. So since the whole number part are same, now we have to compare the decimal part. Since the whole number part are same, now we have to compare the decimal part. So in the decimal part, first we have to compare the tens place. In the decimal part, first we have to compare the tens place. Here in tens place we are having 3, and in this number in the tens place we are having 5. So let us compare these numbers. So 3 is lesser than 5. 3 is lesser than 5. So 14.358 is less than 14.546. Did you understand, children? Here first we have to compare the whole number part. The whole number part is same. So next what we are doing? We are comparing the decimal part. In the decimal part we are comparing the tens place. In the tens place this number is having 3 and this number is having 5. 3 is lesser than 5. So 14.358 is less than 14.546. Now let us take one more example and compare them. Okay children? The number is 24.358 and 24.369. First, let us compare the whole number part. Here the whole number part is 24 and 24, which means the whole number part is same. So, since the whole number part is same, let us compare the decimal part. So, let us compare the tens place. Here in tens place, both the numbers are having 3. Both the numbers are having 3. So, we have to compare the hundreds place. Hundreds place. Here in the hundreds place, this number is having 5 and this number is having 6. 5 is less than 6. So 24.358 is less than 24.369. Okay children? First we have compared the whole number part. Compare the whole number part. Then we have compared the tens place of the decimal part. They are also same. So then we are comparing the hundreds place of the decimal part. In the hundreds place, this number is having 5 and this number is having 6. So 5 is less than 6, which means 24.358 is less than 24.369. Okay children? Now let us take one more example. That is 45.679 and 45.675. First, let us compare the whole number part. The whole number part of the both numbers is same. So, let us compare the decimal part. First, let us check the tens place. In the tens place, both the numbers are having same number. So let us compare the hundreds place. In the hundreds place also, both the numbers are having the same number. So let us compare the thousands place. In thousands place, this number is having 9 and this number is having 5. 9 is greater than 5. So 45.679 is greater than 45.675. So this is the way of comparing the numbers. Did you understand, children? First what you have to do? First you have to compare the whole number part. If the whole number part is same, then you have to compare the decimal part. In the decimal part, first you have to compare the tens place. If the tens place are same, you have to compare the hundreds place. If the hundreds place are same, then you have to compare the thousands place. Did you understand, children? So this is the way of comparing the numbers. Let us do one more sum, that is 35.678 and 35.678. So here let us compare the whole number part. The whole number part of both the numbers is same. So let us compare the decimal part. In the decimal part, both the numbers are having 6 in the tens place. So let us compare the hundreds place. In the hundreds place also, both the numbers are having same numbers. In the thousands place also, both the numbers are having same numbers. Which means we can say that 38.678 is equals to 35.678. Okay children, this is the way of comparing the decimal numbers. Now let us do the practice zone 3. Practice zone 3. Practice zone 3 in page number 94. Practice zone 3 in page number 94 in textbook. So what you have to do? Compare the following decimals and put appropriate sign. Compare the following decimals and put appropriate sign. Appropriate sign. Lesser than, greater than, or equal to. Okay children, this is the question. We have to compare the decimal numbers using the signs. Okay children, the first sum 0.07 box 1.107. So first let us compare the whole number part. In the whole number part, this number is having 0 and this number is having 1. 1 is greater. So 0.07 is less than 1.107. Okay children, I have done one sum. You do the B, C and D sums for homework because already I have explained some examples. So you all do the B, C and D sums in practice zone 3 for homework. Okay children, that's all for today's class. Okay, bye.